Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Drak and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the newest DLC, Rule Britannia. We're playing as Holland on very hard difficulty, lucky nation set to historical, all that kind of stuff. New recording session today, or with this episode. So, I have gone through our current situation. I've thought about our strategy, and I think what we have to do is pretty clear. Now, if you remember, I want the whole Low Countries. Everything else I don't care about. There were people that said you got to take Picardy because it's more historical and all, but I don't want to come into competition with France. It's going to be difficult to avoid as is. As soon as we have like a common border, we're going to have border issues and all. But if you have a look at their strategic interests, they are saying it has to be theirs. Picardy is their absolute vital interest. They don't care about anything in the Low Countries though, which is good. That is what we want. Like, they can have Picardy if they leave the rest to me over there. If they just leave Wallonia, Flanders, and all these areas to me. That is what I want. I want so I gotta. But that could change, though. That could change. The current ruler of France is an administrator. And administrators are not very aggressive. Like, they tend to keep what they have. And, yeah, they're just not very interested in conquering new lands. So while that is the case, we want to, like, close off our southern border. And before we form the Netherlands, we have to, like, also get everything of the Low Countries region that you see here again. That is in the HRE, because once we form the Netherlands, we will leave the HRE if we're not currently the Emperor, which I don't think is, like, a realistic thing. I don't think I can wrest the Emperorship from Austria. So we gotta like, finish everything, conquer everything that is inside here, and then we form the Netherlands. So to make that happen, like, I've declared my strategic interest. I said, this is all mine. I want it, we're gonna have it, and I don't care about the rest. And that's exactly how it's gonna go. So France and England do have a truce until 98. Am I saying that right? Sligo, England, 1498, yeah. So we're going to prepare our claims. The good thing is, the interesting thing is, England is also allied with Utrecht. And if you remember, we need Utrecht and we need Gelre to form the Netherlands. So why don't we attack England, make Utrecht a co-belligerent, which is also going to pull in Brittany and Oldenburg. I don't care about Oldenburg. That is fine. That's just a tiny country over here. And Brittany, I'm sure France can deal with them. So 98 is going to be the big one, the big war. We also got to integrate our current subjects, right? I want East Frisia to be integrated as soon as possible. I also really need to integrate Breda, though, or Brabant, so that I can make claims on the last missing provinces in the south, right? If I take Flanders, that is also kind of possible. It's going to be difficult to wrest Hainaut from Denmark, because Denmark is allied with a pretty strong Polish-Lithuanian alliance. They have, like, Poland and Pomerania. So Poland and Lithuania together, and Denmark, that is no joke. That is no joke. These guys can pull a lot of troops, especially on very hard, and I'm pretty sure that Poland is a lucky nation as well. We can actually test that if we... Oh, damn, we can't see that. If we go into Krakow, I think we can see it down here. I think you can see it in the trade power. Province trade power. Current trade power. No, I guess we can't. How can we see that? Autonomy? No. You can normally see it in the unrest, but that is no longer visible. So that's kind of bad. Maybe tax income, positive stability, meters touched, core. No. Well, I'm pretty sure they are, which means that they have a higher income and higher other stuff. So Poland is also a bit of a problem. So it's going to be difficult to get that one province, but I am fairly certain that we can pull France into a war against Denmark. Yeah, I do want that. Denmark has... Oh, they're routing Hungary, Muscovy, and me currently. Yeah, so that's great. One problem is Austria would probably not go to war against Denmark. I think the relationship with Austria might break at some point, especially after France has conquered Franche-Comté. So what I want to do is, I think we're just going to spend our 10 favors to increase the Austrian trust a little bit. I think that might be wise. I would like to do the same with France, but we're gonna need those favors to go into the next war. We want to be part of it, and we want to be like the war leader, so we have to spend those favors to pull them in, and then we don't have to give them any more land, because once that war is over, we're only gonna fight like smaller wars. We could still give them land, like we could give them the Picardy. We could also just release the area or something to get England out. One funny thing that I've seen is that France apparently forced England to release the Isles over here. Or they revolted, but it's weird because they have a truce with France and England, which actually strongly suggests that they have been released in a peace deal. So that's kind of hilarious. Right. So, I want to build up my troops further. We can have one additional cannon. And we have very low diplomatic power because of all those royal marriages that I pulled. So until our current leader dies, he's already 66, so there is a decent chance that he's actually gonna kick the bucket at some point. But for now, we've got to deal with this. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the improved relations guy over here, because we could use some improved relations in any case. And we're also gonna go and make this our focus. So we actually gain a decent amount of diplo power. Like, we just need that. Our heir is also not great at diplomacy, but most of the relationships, most of the royal marriages are gonna break on monarch death, because we are the ones that offered the royal marriage, right? So yeah, so that's good. We're gonna try to improve with East Frisia. We're gonna try to get them, annex them as soon as we can. I really do have to fabricate my claims on England though, so we're gonna actually start building a spy network. Build a spy network in England. Let's hope that that works. France is now the papal controller. That's good. That's very good actually. Still making a decent amount of money. It's gonna go down because we lost our trade efficiency dude, which is not very nice. We will be the first to take that. We won't. I would like to have a regimental camp. The problem is that I don't really have the building slots anymore in my lands. It might still be worth it to take it, but we don't really want to. Yeah. Damn it. I mean, I could just do some development in my lands. That might not be the worst. Like, if I just invest one development over here, that's going to push it up to 20. I will. That just has 15, that has 11. It's nice that Friesland is also farmland and that this is farmland. So we have tons of farmland actually in our lands. Antwerp is at 21. We kind of just want to put things up to like a decently high level. Do that maybe. That should be enough. That way, I just don't want to reach the max. We can just do some small amounts of development. So we now have 2 empty building slots in Holland, which is good. I like that. We're building still 2 barks. And I've also queued up a cannon. I think we should actually go for a 3rd cannon, but that would put us over force limit, so I'm not sure if we want to go there right now. Integrating East Frisia should be really quick, because they're like a tiny country. They don't have a lot of land. Annex vassal, it's only going to cost us 47, which is good. I do plan on... Hey, Venice lost the war. Venice will be forced to give Austria 10% of their income each month. They pay some money. They release Milan. Okay. I mean... They basically just gave away Brescia. Austria's problem really is Savoy, which is gobbling up territory over there. Oh, and the Shadow Kingdom is actually a thing. So Italy no longer belongs to the Empire. That is very interesting. Okay, you can see the electors like in a brownish color, the Emperor in purple, the free cities in blue, and the rest in green. Yeah, all right. All right. I mean, we're doing pretty good. It's just 1490. We started in 44. So 46 years later, and we're controlling 3 more provinces directly, and 3 additional ones through our vassals. I think we're doing okay there. Economic ideas, yes. Let's just push on. We have some inflation, I think. No, actually we don't. And now we have a decent reduction. Okay, National Bank. Well, I take it. I mean, it's the combination of our ideas and these ideas. It actually gives us a decent reduction, even if we had like some gold-producing provinces. That's good. How are sailors? We gain 33 and use 21. Rudolph of Saxony is the new emperor. What? What? The new lawful sovereign of the Holy Roman Empire has promised to protect the rights of the states. Oh, that's not good for Austria. That is not good for Austria. Ah, because they have a woman as a ruler now. Maria Theresia. The first. 11 years old. Good luck, my girl. Okay. And apparently she has a twin. Right. Yeah, that's her sister. Like they're both the same age, so... Oh no, this is Maria Theresia von Daun. And the heir is Maria Theresia von Habsburg. Okay, something interesting happened there. Something very interesting happened there. Now we have Saxony. And these guys are probably going to hit us with unlawful territory claims if we take land directly. So I think vassalization is still the tactic that we're going to follow. Denmark has cancelled the military access. Yeah, whatever. Denmark. Screw you. And your Danish personal union over NO. What are you even playing at? What are you doing? Just a shame that I couldn't snack these guys up on my own. Yeah, we're gonna pull that. We're gonna pull that diplomat, and we're gonna annex these guys. I just want to reduce the amount of vassals that I have. That should be pretty quick. So the annexation is gonna be finished in 91. Very good. Diplomat from NO has been discovered by building a spy network. Really? Why are you spying on me? I haven't ever done anything on you. I mean, yes. I have my territorial ambitions declared, but other than that, come on. Diplomat from Norway has been discovered. So yeah, Denmark is really going to town on us. I don't like it. The fleet could definitely be increased, but I think we might actually want to increase the army instead. How much is a regimental camp? 140. With 15 of 16. I mean, if we annex these guys, we'll probably get these troops. They're just infantry, though, so... Probably not what we need. They might be well drilled, though. The drilling modifier actually stays. Which is kind of nice. And getting these guys into our country should also increase the amount of trade that we get, because we, like, get the Ems estuary over there. Which is good. Brabant should be kind of annoyed that we annexed someone of our vassals, but they're also going to be happy that we have less vassals. Or, like, they're not going to feel as strong. We already got rid of Baden over here. No, wait. Baden. Well, they still exist. Technically. But I guess they've been released. Truce with Alsace. And, yeah, they're just away. I guess they were forced by the old emperor to be released. Oh. That's a good event. National Bank. The establishment of a bank has given us a reputation of seriousness and reliability. It has also allowed our government a much greater flexibility in raising funds for warfare. Like that is one of the big strengths of historical Holland. They had a very strong banking scene, financial district, which allowed them to like finance their stuff very cheaply, and they were basically also the financiers of lots of European wars. There's a very interesting book by Goloman about Wallenstein, like the Bohemian German leader of the Catholic troops in the 30 Years' War, and how he financed that war, because that was like they fought with mercenaries basically all the time, because no standing armies at that time, and the economic side of that war is actually really nicely worked out in that book. It's fascinating read, what he kind of had to do to keep his troops moving and all that kind of stuff. Right, so what do we do? Focus on control of inflation. We have no inflation. Gain 1 stability, gain ducats. Focus on securing beneficial loans. So this will reduce our inflation even further. This will just reduce the interest by 0.5. Oh man, that is a long time. 50 years. Excuse me, 50 years. Okay, okay, I take it. That's great. Very beneficial event. Also gives us a ton of money. I'm actually kind of unhappy that I gotta give that money away. I could build a manufactory. So I could build a farm estate in Friesland. Do I? Okay, that requires admin tech 11 over here. Can I construct more buildings? So yeah, admin tech 11 gives us the ability to build the cloth thingy. Glass? Admin tech 16. Oh, that's a little bit further away. Alright. I only have no marketplaces in my subject, which is fine. We have a castle over there already. I think I could just increase the fleet. But I kind of would also really like to build a regimental camp. We're only 5% ahead of time, so let's just take it and be done with it. So that next one is going to give us the upgrade to the Condotter infantry and Landsknecht infantry. That's going to be very good. Also, an upgrade in tactics. How are you? Your military tech 7, 8. We're also at 8. We definitely have to stay at 8 too. Oh, what do you have? English noble rebels. Oh man. They have like 25,000 troops over here. That is unnice, to say the least. I really gotta hope that France will help me to strike them down, because my troops won't be strong enough to do anything there. Well, yeah, let's go ahead. Build. We now can build the regimental camp. I do have 2 free slots. 3 free slots, actually. I will. I need a bigger force of it. I will build one in Amsterdam too. I mean, more ships would also be nice, but being able to defend ourselves is gonna be good. I like it. We're almost there for the 3rd regimental camp. Like, we don't want to rely on France forever, and we can't either. Like, I'm gonna try to stay their ally as long as possible. I'm gonna drop every other alliance if I have to, if I'm forced to do that. It's also like a good idea to build these buildings now when we still have the reduction modifier. And we have the growing economy, which reduces that. And Sweden is spying on me. Truce with Switzerland has ended. So someone said I don't need a diplomat to actually fabricate a claim. And that is right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I think we're going to take the claim on Ghent. And then we need one on Flanders as well. I also want one on Utrecht, which we're going to do after we got the claims on England. But yeah, I'm basically going to pull Utrecht as a co-belligerent. So that I can take like the same amount of stuff from them. It might not be a great idea though. But it is a way to pull these guys into a war. Okay, we integrated East Frisia, which gives us -3 Diplo rep. Which at this point probably means that we'll never be able to integrate these guys. Our Diplo rep is probably really bad, because we also have super low legitimacy. Where's my Diplo rep? -2.8. Beautiful. I could actually get the Diplo rep person over here. What price? 39? That's incredibly cheap. Okay, yeah. 40 bucks? Only? That's incredibly cheap. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to get the Diplo rep person. Denmark have claimed East Frisia. Really, Denmark. That is a weird thing to do. Our income must have dropped. Yeah, our income has dropped rather sharply because we like got 3 infantrymen. We also have a second fleet now. We have that bark. These are all cogs. I don't want any cogs. Can I sell them to France, maybe? Oh no, they're at war. They're not interested in buying any cogs. Anyone else over here like me? Like Brunswick, for example. Hey, Brunswick, how about some ships, eh? 5. Dutch diplomatic reputation just makes them automatically say no. They're in debt. Yeah, they're not a good ship buyer. I don't want to keep those cogs for myself. Let's split that one. Okay, so anyone over here, like you guys, Bremen. How about some ships, eh? Okay, you would take these for nothing. Threatened attitude. Oh, come on! Almost. But not quite. The Diplo rep is actually causing these guys to say no. Come on! That's shitty. Complete one of our missions. Which one? Faith's Bastion. Acquire subject. Expand Holland. Ooh. Gain 1 base tax in Den Haag. 1 base production. 1 base manpower. Get the growth of capital for 25 years. Local construction and development cost. Do we want that now? I'm gonna wait with claiming that reward. I don't want to use it right now. Come on, someone has to be willing to buy my stupid ships. How about you? Those 2, maybe? Not for money, though. Damn it! Oh, come on. I think I gotta take a loan. I'm gonna take 1 loan. Right. Then we're gonna kick you out. We're gonna take the Diplo rep person, which also gives us 2 diplomatic skill. That should allow us to sell our ships. So, hello Oldenburg. Are you interested in 2 ships? For 10. Oh, come on! Still? -1. That's hilarious. They're just like, nope, we're just not gonna buy those ships from you. I mean, the only other thing that I could theoretically do is strengthen my government. Spend 100 military power to gain 10 legitimacy. But I don't think that's really the winning strategy here. That's not gonna help me at all. That's gonna last until 1501. It's a dog's life. I actually don't want these infantry guys, even though they're fully drilled. I think what our army needs is not more infantry, but more cannons. How's our force limit? With 19 or 15. Why did my force limit drop? That makes no sense. Did we get that with a bunch of... Yeah, we got that with a bunch of autonomy. Ah, come on. We're gonna drop that autonomy. Will that do it? Will that bring us up to 16 at least? No, it won't. God damn it. Yeah, we gotta disband these units. I can't really pay the maintenance for them. It's just too much. Wet 3 stability, which is pretty nice. 16 of 15. Meh. I guess there's nothing that we can do. We have a really good general in our leader. And we're still making a decent amount of money. Okay, we dropped a little bit. Lost the trade protection against Lübeck, which probably means that they stop privateering. We have more trade power over there now. They have Westphalian culture. I really don't like that. But I kind of can't spend the Diplo power for it. Brabant is now loyal. That is very good. Let's improve relations with Brabant. If I can, I'm going to try to integrate them. It will probably require the death of our current duke, though. Although our next ruler has, like, reduced Diplo rep, so... This is not working. We're definitely not well equipped to deal with a diplomatic situation. Yeah, protecting trade in the English Channel, that is totally fine. I want to sell these though, but no one wants them. Truce with Burgundy and with Brabant has ended, so that's something. Wouldn't mind if these fleets were to actually join. Oh, we're maxed at 125. That is kind of sucky. So what's your problem? Forced vassalization is -60. Aggressive expansion. Annex vassal. I mean, that's gonna go away at some point. We have one of their cores. That much is true. I could send them a gift, which brings them up to 150. I could royal marry them. I think I will. I mean, annexing at this point would never end. Still, I gotta try to get to the 190 if I can. Okay, we can build something. Workshop in East Frisia, barracks, dock. I think we might still just go for this. Change the culture. Then again, I mean, yeah, unified country is pretty nice. Everyone is currently Dutch, although we have some Flemish people in our lands as well. It's just bad that these guys are Westphalian. Reduces the tax, reduces the manpower. I think we'll leave it for now. Save our diplomatic power for other stuffs. We have influenza. Quarantine the port in Ostfriesland. This has been claimed by Denmark. Take your dirty mitts of East Frisia, Denmark. So is any of you interested in buying my bloody boats? Come on, buy 2 ships, you. No? Nope, they're totally not gonna do it. How about you? Are you ready now? Are you of the opinion that you should pay some money for my ships though? No. 21-21. Damn it. Hamburg, you're friendly. How about you take some ships off my hand? No. 10 versus 10. Are you gonna buy 1 ship by any chance? Yeah, they are. Okay, have 1 ship then. Have fun. Did Martian might be interested in some ships? I mean, come on, you're getting them incredibly cheap. They don't want it. I just want to be rid of these ships. But I guess not for every price. I can't sell them to Denmark. I might be able to sell them to England, which would be hilarious. Nope. Nope, they're not gonna do it. Oh well then. Oh well then. Didn't even want you to buy my ships. That would be stupid. Why would I want that? Okay, Brabant. If I send you a gift. 25. For 5 years. It's 50 bucks. Nah, I think I will. That brings us up to 175. There has to be something that I can like manipulate over here in the subject interactions. I could just seize some land. I could just take Brabant. To fabricate the claims over here and just take my time. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm gonna think about how we can become more friendly with them. I could theoretically put a relative of mine on the throne, but that's gonna anger them like a ton. They have a couple of modifiers that are gonna tick down. I mean, by 1501, we're definitely gonna be able to take them. So, like, we take these English provinces, we take Utrecht over here, and then we're gonna hold our hands still for a little while anyways. The problem is that France is totally free to just take that, and whenever they have a ruler change, they might just be interested in taking stuff in the Low Countries, and then we're actually gonna be at odds. Like, then shit is gonna hit the fan, which I don't want. But yeah, it has been an interesting episode. Austria lost the emperorship. We have managed to integrate East Frisia, which is good for our trade income and everything. Why are we making so much money? Ah, it's spoils of war. Which I guess the selling of the ships is? Yeah. I think that's how that goes. For now, though, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series or my other stuffs, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.